Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another one brand makeup look. Get ready with me. This time I am using the NYX or NYX as we all know it. So this is a drugstore brand. This is now available at CVS, Walgreens, or sometimes at Walmart, and they're mainly available at Target, and they're also available at Ulta. So anyway, come check out the website if you want to, if you want to get one of these products. Anyway, so I got all the products that I needed on this look. It's a very simple look. It's a little bit smoky and playful on the eye shadow portion. Anyway, this is a really good brand because it's inexpensive, and it's actually one of my favorite brands at the drugstore also because they're always following for the trend or something like that. So anyway, I just love this brand right here. So if you want to see more of other brands, I have a playlist. It's called the One Brand Makeup Look or One Brand Tutorial somewhere. It's a playlist, so you can go ahead and check out what brands you want to see and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and find this helpful, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much for subscribing and being my friends here in my channel. So anyway, thank you guys for watching me today and giving me a little bit of your time. I will see you again later. Bye guys. Hey guys, I already applied my moisturizer, and now I'm gonna use this BB cream in the shade Nude. They have 3 shades of this, and I got the Nude. And this one is supposed to brighten, smooths, moisturizes, oil-free, and mineral-enrich. And it's supposed to kind of like a prime your skin or something like that. I guess you can use BB creams and stuff like that any way you want, as a primer or something like that. To the color correcting, I'm going to use this palette right here. This is called the Conceal, Correct, and Contour. I'm going to use 3 shades here, which is the peach, a little bit of the yellow, and a little bit of the concealer color right there. And I am going to apply the concealer first just to cover the dark circle first, and then I'm going to apply the peach after that. I'm going to blend them one by one. That way the colors will really color correct or conceal anything for my dark circles. And so I find that this palette is very thick actually, but so far I am liking it. I just started using it now. So anyway, the next thing that I'm gonna be using is this concealer right here. This is called the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. It's just waterproof, and it's very hydrating actually. This is in the shade Medium. So far I am liking it because I have a dry under eye, so I find that this is a very good concealer for dry skin people. And then the next thing that I'm gonna be using is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation. This is a very full coverage foundation right here. I'm not using any liquid foundation or cream foundation. I'm just gonna use a powder today because I want my skin to breathe. But this powder is very full coverage. It's kind of like I'm using a liquid foundation. It's very impressive. As you guys can see, it did cover most of my discoloration. The foundation also comes with a sponge, which I didn't use because I love the brush better than using the sponge. Okay, onto the brows. I'm gonna use this two color shade. This is called the NYX Tame and Frame, and the first shade that I am gonna apply is the Espresso, and the other shade later on is Brunette, and I just combined this. The bottom one that I applied is the Espresso one because it's much more darker, and I like my bottom brows to be darker, and then the top would be lighter, which is the Brunette. And I'm just using my spoolie from Milani. This pomade is just a little bit waxy compared to the Anastasia pomade, but I do highly recommend this one. Okay, the next thing that we are gonna apply is this. Okay, this is a palette. This is called the, I'm gonna use that color right there. This is called the Go-To palette in the shade Wanderlust. There's 2 shades of this, and I am also using the NYX base for my shadow. It's called the eyeshadow base, of course, in the shade ESB03, and I'm gonna apply that tan color right there, applying it on my crease as a base on my crease. That's probably the only shade that I use on this one, and I'm gonna use that shadow right there, which is called the, I don't know, but this is kind of like a one color shadow that I really like. This is in the shade Fireball, and I am gonna apply that all over my lid and my crease also. It's so pretty because it's kind of a little metallic, and it's so easy to apply, as you guys can see. And now I am gonna, oh okay, we are gonna use a different color on that palette. Okay, that shade is kind of like a purple dark color, and I'm gonna apply that on the outer V. As you guys can see, it's creating a smoky look, but it's kind of like a reddish smoky, not like a black smoky. Okay, that color right there, I mean that shade is actually the highlighter, and I'm gonna apply that on my brow bone. It's so pretty. I was so shocked using this palette because I thought it'd be powdery and shimmery and all like that, but no, it's not. There's no glitter, or it's not powdery at all. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this color, and I'm gonna apply that on my bottom lash line. It's so pretty, and I don't know, I just love colors like this on my bottom lash line. It looks like I'm crying, but it just connect with the top and the bottom. So, and then the next thing that I forgot to apply is the what do you call this, NYX mascara. Oh, tinted brow mascara in the shade Espresso. This is actually a very good one. I just used this today, and it did last on my brows. Onto the liner, I'm gonna use the TWC Timer. This one has a kohl pencil liner and also a felt tip liner. So you guys can see it's very pigmented. The felt tip liner is just so pretty and very black. This is in the shade, of course, black, jet black. And I'm gonna apply the pencil first, that way I can kind of like guide the felt tip liner after, and it did make it last for a really long time. And this one does not you know, transfer or anything like that. It's so pretty, and this is not that expensive either. You get two things. You can just use the pencil if you like, or you can just use the felt tip liner. I am in love with this thing. Okay, back to the old but goodie. This is the contour palette, and I'm gonna use that shade right there, of course, to contour, but not too crazy contouring today. I'm just going to you know, just use that one shade right there. And I am also going to use the yellow powder, I think, in this palette. Yep, I really love this palette. It's only $25, but it's very useful and it does work. And I'm just going to use the white matte powder also, kind of like a highlight on the side. I'm not baking, I'm just, you know, using it as a highlight. And I am also gonna go back to this palette right here using the bronzer right there, and I am using that. It's very pigmented as a bronzer. I'm really blown away by this palette. It's so amazing. I'm probably gonna get the other shade. Okay, I'm gonna use the blush on this palette right here, and I am just swiping my brush just like that, bottom, that way, I mean, that kind of like downward, that way the powder will not, you know, fly everywhere. The blush is so pretty. It's coral color. It's so pretty. It's so soft. Okay, I'm also gonna use the bronzer color, or the bronzer, on my nose as a contour. And I did not blend this as well as I thought I did on my nose, so whatever. Anyway, I am also using the highlighter on this palette right here. It's so amazing. These powders here on this palette are so soft and buttery. I was so impressed. I thought it'd be like, you know, powdery and glittery and just, you know, not good, but it's very good. Okay, I'm just going to curl my lashes, and we're on to the mascara. The mascara that I'm gonna be using is the NYX Propel My Eyes mascara in the shade jet black. Yep, they have other different style of this also. This is actually a pretty good mascara. It did held up for a really long time, and it did not clump up. Okay, so the lipstick that I'm gonna be using today is called the Matte Rouge. Yep, that's the name, matte lipstick in the shade I don't know what's the shade of this, Summer Breeze. It's a pretty pink color, and of course we cannot forget our finishing spray. This is a matte finish, They have a dewy one, but I decided to get this one because I'm normally combo, so sometimes I, you know, get oily at the end of the day. Okay, so this is the look. This is so fast. I can't barely catch up. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and thank you guys for watching me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please like this video. Thank you guys. See you later. Bye.